Celebrating academic excellence. This is the University of North Dakota's Spring Commencement Ceremony for undergraduate students. Welcome to the University of North Dakota's General Commencement Ceremony for undergraduate students. 8 times a year, the university conducts commencement ceremonies to celebrate the success of our students. Thank you for participating in today's ceremony. To honor our students, please place your cell phones on vibrate or turn them off. If you must leave your seats, please be considerate of others around you. Enthusiasm for your graduate is understandable and encouraged. However, we ask that you do not use air horns during the ceremony. The harsh sound can be disturbing to some of our guests. Our procession will include music by the Und Wind Ensemble under the direction of Dr. James Popejoy. Please stand as the candidates for degrees enter the auditorium. A UND faculty member, chosen from the ranks of the Chester Fritz Distinguished Professors, carries the university flag and leads the commencement procession. Our flag marshal is Michael Mann, Professor of Chemical Engineering. International and tribal flags characterize the rich diversity of UND's campus. Our flag bearers represent the nations who are part of today's graduating class. The University of North Dakota was founded 6 years before North Dakota became a state. The original handwritten charter is preserved in the UND archives. A facsimile of the charter is being carried by Charter Marshal Wendy Sorensen. The candidates for baccalaureate degrees in the College of Business and Public Administration are accompanied by Dean Steve Light and representatives of the college faculty. The candidates for baccalaureate degrees in the John D. Odegaard School of Aerospace Sciences are accompanied by Dean Paul Linseth and representatives of the college faculty. The candidates for baccalaureate degrees in the College of Nursing and Professional Disciplines are accompanied by Dean Gail Rue and representatives of the college faculty. The candidates for baccalaureate degrees in the College of Arts and Sciences are accompanied by Dean Debbie Storrs and representatives of the college faculty. The candidates for baccalaureate degrees in the School of Medicine and Health Sciences are accompanied by Associate Dean Kenneth Ruitt and representatives of the school faculty. The candidates for baccalaureate degrees in the College of Engineering and Mines are accompanied by Dean Hesham El-Rawini and representatives of the college faculty. The College of Education and Human Development was formed in 1996. It was the result of a merger between the Center for Teaching and Learning and the College for Human Resource Development. The real beginnings of the college can be traced back to the founding of the university in 1883. Here are the candidates for degrees in the College of Education and Human Development. The mace of the University of North Dakota symbolizes the institution's authority to grant degrees. It is made out of oak from the university's first building, Old Main. The mace precedes President Mark Kennedy and other members of the platform group. The mace is carried by the Grand Marshal, Caitlin Amble. Wearing a medallion that carries the official seal of a university is a practice that dates back to the Middle Ages. The UND seal is worn as part of the president's regalia and represents our institution as a symbol of authority. The chain which supports the medallion includes the names of all former UND presidents. UND President Mark Kennedy wears the official seal during today's ceremony. His regalia include 4 chevrons on the sleeves, a distinction reserved for university presidents. President Kennedy is accompanied by members of the platform who will be introduced when the ceremony begins.
Good morning. I'm Mark Kennedy, President of the University of North Dakota. Welcome to our commencement ceremony for spring 2008. We are pleased we're all gathered here to celebrate the academic achievements of those graduating here today. Please remain standing as Haley Olson comes to the podium to sing America the Beautiful. America the Beautiful is heard on our campus at 8 a.m. every morning on the carillons, located on the roof of Twomley Hall. So it's fitting that we include this in our ceremony. Haley, who is from Crosby, North Dakota, is a senior with a double major in music education and voice performance. We thank her for sharing her musical talents with us today.
Beautiful for spacious skies, for amber
Wow, what talent we have here at UND. Haley is just an example of the talent you see before you. Please be seated. Again, welcome to the 130th Spring Commencement of the University of North Dakota. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2018, here to receive your bachelor's degree. We are proud of your accomplishments and look forward to celebrating with you today. I'd like to begin by having Dr. Casey Ryan, a doctor from All True and former president of All True, who is a member of the State Board of Higher Education, to bring greetings to the graduates.
Good afternoon. Thank you, President Kennedy, featured guests on the platform, Mr. and Mrs. Robin, graduates, parents, family, and university faculty. It's an honor to be here representing the State Board of Higher Education. I suspect that many of you have heard of us. Certainly if you read the paper or listen to radio or television, watch television, we seem to be controversial. I'm not sure why, because our goal is to do the best that we can in the state of North Dakota to educate our students and to help promote industry within the state of North Dakota through education. So I'm very proud of what we do as a higher ed board, and you can't believe everything you read and hear. So on behalf of the State Higher Ed Board, congratulations, graduates. It's a very important day in your life. I think you will say this is a day of relief and freedom. Relief that you don't have to take any more tests for a while, though I suspect some of you are going on to get a higher level degree. And the freedom to pursue what you want to become in your life. UND has given you opportunity, but it can't guarantee your success. So you have to do what you need to do to become more successful. You need to thank your parents, you need to thank your family, you need to thank spouses for helping get you where you are today, and include your friends in that. I want to go through and have you take a 1-minute course. There is no test. You don't have to pass to graduate. But it's probably a course that you never took in college, and it's somewhat the course of the real world that you're going out to become a part of. So here's what you need to do to be successful. You already have your educational tools, or what we'll call SMART. Number 1, smile. Number 2, be nice. Number 3, listen. Number 4, be fair. Number 5, be honest. And number 6, have a good attitude. I will guarantee you, if you do those things and you apply your knowledge, you will be successful. Now, at some point in your career, you'll have to make a choice between being smart and being nice. And my best advice is, be nice. You'll be more successful. That being said, enjoy the day. Remember UND. We hope many of you will ultimately work in North Dakota, become educators in North Dakota, be whatever you dream to become. And if you can't do it in North Dakota, then it's okay if you do it in Minnesota. Have a good day.
We welcome those of you watching the commencement ceremony live online. We are pleased that you are enjoying this important outreach service of the University of North Dakota. We welcome distance education students from across the country and around the world who are graduating here today. We are pleased to welcome our graduates receiving their degrees through online or distance education programs who have traveled to be with us as part of the ceremony. We also extend a special welcome to our distance education graduates taking part in our commencement through our webcast or Facebook Live. This is your ceremony too, and we thank you for joining us. We congratulate and celebrate with you. Our graduates completing their degree at a distance and those who are participating in the ceremony with us today online have been offered the opportunity to have their names read at today's ceremony. We are pleased to include the distant graduates in this way. I'd like to now acknowledge everybody that helped make this event possible, beginning with the Und Wind Ensemble under the direction of Dr. James Popejoy for the pre-ceremony concert and providing the music. Let's give them another round of applause. We're pleased to showcase the ample talents of our music department in this way. Thank you for all those involved in the live pre-commencement program, Celebrate Achievement, that was shown on the video boards. I want to especially acknowledge our faculty that's here with us today. You know, a university is only as strong as its faculty, and we have great faculty that are dedicated to making sure that our students are well prepared for the future, and I'm sure many of them, if not all of them, are ready to be your mentors as you go through life. So please, let's all give a round of applause to the faculty that have made this graduation possible. Our staff are equally dedicated to the success of our students and of the university and work hard each and every day. Let's give our staff a good round of applause. And today for this event, we have a lot of students involved. As you see them dressed in green, bringing us here, the student ambassadors, the student who carried the international countries and tribal flags in the procession, and others that helped. So let's thank the students that helped make this possible. But finally, it's the family and friends, the moms and dads, the brothers and sisters, uncles, aunts, wives, husbands, children that have worked with these students, encouraged these students, helped them through some challenging times, given them the boost to bring them here today. Let's give a big round of applause for everybody supporting our students here today. At UND, only undergraduate students, those receiving bachelor's degrees, are designated as graduating with honors and can earn the right to wear the university's official honor medallions as part of their regalia on their graduation day. All students graduating with honors, whether cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude, receive the same medallion. GPA levels for graduating with honors can be found in the commencement program on page 32. All students graduating with honors today who are wearing those medallions, please stand up so we can recognize you. Congratulations on your achievement, and thank you for the hard work in getting there. I'd now like to introduce the platform party, and if you would please stand and stay standing until I get done introducing you. Dr. Casey Ryan, member of the State Board of Higher Education. Our special guests, Cy and Betty Robin, candidates for the Honorary Degrees of Doctor of Letters. We also have Tom DiLorenzo, our Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Vice President of Student Affairs and Diversity, Kara Holgren. Alice Brecky, Vice President for Finance and Operations. Joshua Wynn, Vice President for Health Affairs and Dean of the School of Medicine and Health Sciences. Interim Vice President for University and Public Affairs, Peter Johnson. Deanna Carlson Zink, CEO of UND Alumni Association and Foundation. Stephanie Walker, Dean of the Libraries. Scott Corral, Registrar. David Tack, Commencement Stage Announcer. Amy Unruh, Commencement Stage Announcer. And Marie Sherrick and Kathy Obregon, our sign language interpreters. Let's give them a round of applause. Last month, my wife Debbie and I visited our mother 3.5 hours from here, and we're pleased to find that Morgan, one of her nurses, was a 2017 graduate of the University of North Dakota. Pleased that we had somebody from UND there. I was so excited to hear her tell my mother about my Star Wars commencement address, and she referred to me as a funny guy from that experience. I'm not sure I'll do the same today, but I was thrilled that we had a UND alum taking care of my mom, so we took a photo. As we were taking a photo, the pharmacist in the next room said, "Hey, wait, I'm a UND alum too." So he came out, we took a photo with the 2 UND alums. The head of nursing said, "Let's get that us on our website," so she called the marketing manager. The marketing manager was a UND alum too. So we brought all 3 of them down and had a 3rd photo. Wow, 3.5 hours away. Great leaders in action, each and every one of them making us UND proud. That's just an example of why this is such a special place. UND is not only the highest ranked university for 250-mile radius in every direction, we are also the most likely alma mater for the doctor, the nurse, the healthcare professional, the lawyer, the judge, the school's superintendent, principal, counselor, the bank president, the business owner, in communities wide across the region, as well as having successful alums on the national and international stage. What makes UND and you, our graduates, so special is our embracing the motto that will be embossed on the certificate that you will receive today. Lux et lex, light and law. Light illuminates, law defines. We are called to illuminate and define the future. UND has been doing that since our founding, 6 years before North Dakota became a state. We continue that tradition as the first university to offer an unmanned aircraft systems degree, as well as the biggest online public university between here and Chicago, and the only university northwest of Chicago that is on U.S. News' list of the 25 most innovative universities, along with Harvard and Stanford and MIT. Our graduates have continued along this path, being the first to fly over the North Pole, being explorers in space, opening up and desegregating Little Rock High School, reinventing basketball, and serving as chair of our military's Joint Chiefs of Staff. And Morgan, by applying the latest in technology for my mother, was continuing in that UND tradition. Change is happening at an ever faster pace, and that requires us to stay true to that lux et lex and continue to illuminate and define the future. Because most of you sitting out there as graduates will be working during your lifetime at a job that has not yet been invented. My mother, frail but alert at 87, was very interested in hearing what we're doing at UND to prepare you for that future. Her grandchildren, some of them work at traditional careers: priest, medical doctor, lawyers, accountants, engineers, architects, teachers, and fighter pilot. But all of them are working applying technology that was unimaginable in her early youth in the 50s. Her grandson is flying an F-A-18 Super Hornet, which is completely different than whatever they had for fighter jets back in her day. But we also went through all of her grandchildren that are now today working at jobs unimaginable in 1950. Her grandson, Josh, is the #1 online retailer of industrial supplies in Brazil. Christian works for Tesla, an electric car company. Luke digitally designs building panels. Sarah works as a database manager. Jeffrey is a lawyer for a gaming company, and John services wind turbines. And if she was sitting down with her classmates back then, they would have had a hard time even comprehending online retail, the electronic cars, digitally designing, databases, video games, and she would have not been able to comprehend that. UND today offers degrees, unmanned systems, cybersecurity, and uses simulators and virtual reality in its teaching, all unimaginable in the 50s. What is the same is that UND's faculty and staff continue in our heritage of nurturing that critical thinking through the liberal arts to make sure that you are prepared for the turbulent times ahead. And if we stop to think of what is the world going to be like 20 years from now? When I visited my mother, I drove a car. 20 years from now, will you be in a driverless car or an unmanned aerial vehicle? Will that UAV be more like the Jetsons or Guardians of the Galaxy, or will Scotty just beam you up? My wife showed my mother her great-grandchildren in Brazil on her iPhone Facebook Live, and she would not have been able to comprehend that in her youth, but what's it going to be like for you 20 years from now? Will you be communicating with relatives in Mars through some kind of 3D prototype? You also find that we have today Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat. And I would suspect they've become such a big part of your life that perhaps one of you is using them as I speak. But they didn't exist a decade ago. And we're in a world where Moore's law that defines that every 2 years computing power doubles and is in its 6th decade of having an impact. And I want to help you with the math of what that might mean for the future. A colleague of mine teases me that her iPhone 10 is much better than my iPhone 8. But a decade from now, computing power will be 32 times what it is today. And both of those phones will be in an ancient history museum. Go another decade ahead, 1,000 times greater computing power. And if you wait another 2 years, you're at 2,000 times greater computing power than today. In 2040, will we have Star Wars technology? Or will we need to wait another 2 years when it's 4,000 times greater? You think of then, many of this graduates today will be mid-career professionals, and your children will be in middle school. How is this type of technological change going to affect what you do for your careers? And what type of changes in degrees and other things do we need to do at UND to be prepared to train your students as they come into the school? Will you be the manager of a fleet of unmanned vehicles? Will you be designing or programming their entertainment systems? Or will you be the one coming up with the new rules that we have to regulate them? Will you be managing as an air traffic controller a private fleet for an organization of their drones? Or will you be a family's technology consultant that helps families pick out just the ideal robot for them? Think of how that will change education and human services, and how things like artificial intelligence can help empower many things that happen. Think about what we will have for healthcare innovations that will be able to be helping your mother when she is in the hospital. If you look at the forecast for the future, they are telling us that we are not graduating enough people with bachelor's degrees or graduate degrees relative to demand forward. So you have made the right choice in being here at UND. And those that are affected by automation are going to drive down the demand for degrees less than the bachelor's degree. So you've made the right choice, but no longer can we be in a world where it's 1 degree and you're finished. You have to be committed to lifelong learning because things are just changing that fast. So I would leave you with the quote from John F. Kennedy, who said, "For time in the world does not stand still. Change is the law of life. Those who focus on just the past or the present are certain to miss the future." So my charge to you is put your diploma in a very visible place in your home or your office. And every time you pass it and see its Lux et Lex, remind yourself to keep learning so that you can position yourself to illuminate and define the future. If you do that, I know you will go out there and be the leaders in action that you're destined to be, and I know that you will make us UND proud. Thank you so much. Now it's my pleasure to turn towards our honorary degrees. On behalf of the faculty and the State Board of Higher Education, to present 2 honorary doctorate degrees. Our distinguished recipients were nominated by the faculty and approved for this distinction by the State Board of Higher Education. The honorary doctoral degree, a long-standing tradition at the University of North Dakota, honors individuals for truly outstanding accomplishments which have benefited our state, nation, and the world. A list of the past UND honorary degree recipients is included in your commencement program on page 14. For the first time in UND history, our honorary degrees will be presented to a married couple at the same time. Cy and Betty Robin will be escorted and presented by Paul Linseth, Dean of the John D. Odegaard School of Aerospace Studies.
Cy and Betty Robin, you are at the top of the business world when it comes to aircraft antennas. Proud to be a kid from Brooklyn, Cy, you were educated at McGill University in Montreal and moved to California in 1948 with the dream of starting a small electronics company. You found work with Douglas Aircraft Company, repairing antennas and other military equipment, and then with the engineering and manufacturing firm Bendix Corporation. However, it was when you landed a job with Sensor Systems, a small startup antenna company near Los Angeles, founded by Betty and her late first husband with a $10,000 loan, that you, Cy, found your place and discovered the love of your life. Betty, growing up during the Great Depression years, you developed a deep appreciation for hard work and opportunity. Thanks to your strength and vision, your groundbreaking company, Sensor Systems Incorporated, brought innovation and entrepreneurship to a new level. Together, Cy and Betty, you transformed your passion for aviation and invention into a career that has revolutionized the global aviation industry. To this day, Cy, who turned 90 last March, and Betty, who will celebrate her 95th birthday this June, rarely miss a day at the office. It all began in the early 1960s with an initial contract to supply the military with antennas for the KC-135 aircraft. The Boeing company was so impressed with the specialized high-powered antennas that you designed, Cy, that it paid Sensor Systems extra for the product. Since then, Sensor Systems, with Betty as president and CFO, and Cy as executive vice president and CEO, has become the global leading designer of antennas for commercial, business, and military airborne applications, manufacturing 40% of all the antennas on all the world's aircraft from your Los Angeles factory. Your company of 250 employees holds many patents, has created over 250 products, and manufactures some 5,000 antennas per day for customers such as Airbus, Cessna, Boeing, General Atomics, Northrop Grumman, and Honeywell. Because of your love for aviation, Cy, you accepted an invitation from aviation legend Clay Lacy in 2005 to visit the University of North Dakota and the John D. Odegaard School of Aerospace Sciences. During the visit, you expressed how impressed you were with the work ethic of the Odegaard School faculty, staff, and students, as well as with the superior facilities and inventory of aircraft and equipment. Soon thereafter, the two of you, as an outstanding example of a husband and wife team, began making generous contributions to the school toward a new building, Robin Hall, focusing on unmanned aircraft education and research. Cy and Betty, you attended the groundbreaking for the building as well as the beam signing and ribbon cutting ceremonies, demonstrating your strong commitment toward the John D. Odegaard School of Aerospace Sciences and the University of North Dakota. In recognition of your career achievements and your exemplary contributions as individuals and as a team, the University of North Dakota is proud to confer upon each of you the first time the university has so honored a husband-wife at the same time, the honorary degree of Doctor of Letters.
So upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority of the North Dakota State Board of Higher Education, I confer on each of you, Cy Robin and Betty Robin, the honorary degree of Doctors of Letters. In recognition of your rank as Doctors of Letters, I will invest each of you with the doctor's hood marked with the official colors of the university. In witness of this degree, I will also present you with a diploma officially signed and bearing the seal of the university. What a wonderful honor for the University of North Dakota to have such good friends associated with this. One more round of applause for Betty and Cy Robin. The next portion of today's commencement ceremony involves the conferring of degrees on these candidates assembled before you. The candidates for bachelor's degrees will be presented by Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Tom DiLorenzo.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees please rise? President Kennedy, these candidates have completed all requirements for their respective bachelor's degrees from the undergraduate colleges at the University of North Dakota as listed in the commencement program. I, therefore, have the honor of presenting them to you for the conferring of these degrees.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and the authority of the North Dakota State Board of Higher Education, I confer upon you the bachelor's degrees listed in the commencement program. I have the honor of welcoming you into the ancient and universal society of scholars with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto, and will now present you with a diploma scroll marked with the seal of the university and our motto, Lux et Lex.
You may be seated and come forward row by row as your college is called forward and announced. Please follow the direction of the commencement marshals. As you approach the ramp on the sides of the stage, you will pause for a photograph before ascending the ramp to the stage. After you have received your diploma scroll from the president, please use the ramp at the center stage to return to your original seats for the remainder of the ceremony as directed by the marshals.
The banner for each college and school will accompany the candidates to the platform. Banners are accented with colors traditionally associated with each academic discipline. Courses in nursing have been offered at UND since 1909. Undergraduate education began in 1949. The College of Nursing was founded 10 years later. Here are the candidates for degrees in the College of Nursing and professional disciplines.
Amanda L. Pros-Rinke. Eugene Cho. Brooke Caitlin Guttormson. Lindsay S. Johnson. Aaron Lee Lochner. Nicolette Cheyenne Leiby. Amanda Jane Lilleberg. Cynthia L. McNaughton. Reed August Meyer. Kyle W. Norberg. Natalie Rose Olison. Brittany Jean Rosen. Alexandra Rose Schultz. Paige M. Anderson. Second Lieutenant Haley Elizabeth Belzart. Amanda Catherine Bitts. Bo Ansley Botham. Claire M. Breen. Barrett T. Bukowick. Abby Lee Conlon. Taylor Brenda Cornelli. Cheyenne Rose Hill Defender. Marisol Alicia DePorto. Spencer Todd Ferry. Kelly Marie Fleming. Jordan Marie Gill. Jenna Ann Gustafson. Jennifer J. Haig. Robert Caleb Hunsker. Brianna Elizabeth Johnsky. Abigail M. Coast. Tanner J. Kraus. Rachel R. Kringlin. Grace May Larson. Hallie Ann Moss. Reed Thomas Magnuson. Sarah Marsnick. Camille Lorraine Meyer. Callie Miller. Danielle Christine Malotsky. Annalise M. Moeller. Morgan Alexandra Mazinski. Madison Marie Monday. Erica Lynn Narragun. Sarah Elaine Nell. Taylor Anna Nelson. Michaela Nicole Neese. Neo Nishinori. Kelsey Mariah Odegaard. Carly Lois Overhauser. Nathan J. Roush. Haley Ray Ross. Kelly Jean Sather. Jacob J. Schlitt. Greta Nicole Schwab. Jordan Elise Snellings. Melissa J. Stewart. Michelle J. Stingle. Adriana Michelle Storbakken. Paige Upham. Morgan Faith Watterson. Carissa Janet Weiser. Emily Janet Zahn. Taylor J. Bennett. Emily Alyssa Boone. Sarah Ann Griffin. Marissa Elise Hayward. Alyssa Josephine Hyde. Lynette A. Kleinschmidt. Amy M. Langen. Cammie Leanne McNally. Marissa M. Ostershell. Sadie Jo Olett. Annie Patricia Paulin. Anna Lee Rand. Sydney M. Slace. Sarah Beth Christine Waswick.
The Department of Aviation was founded in 1968 and grew to form a college in 1982. In 1998, it was named in honor of its founder and first dean, John Odegaard. Here are the candidates for degrees in the John D. Odegaard School of Aerospace Sciences.
Matthew Adamski. Misfer Mahadi Olamar. Frank Nathaniel Albrecht. Matthew M. Berry. Connor Bruce Bechtel. Gavin John Becker. Jordan Michael Bergerson. Zachary Morgan Blake. Mitchell Scott Brewer. Lee Robert Broadbent. Alexander Casmer Burnett. John Michael Cahill. Kit Michael Carlson. Michael J. Carpenter. Wyatt James Clark. Michael Eric Corcoran. Evan Cox. Ryan Danielson. Adam Raymond Damoulis. Justin Takuya Dunn. Benjamin Elliott Idom. Brian Matthew Fay. Vincent Gabriel Generelli. Dominic J. Gilbertson. Angela Lynn Greenhalgh. Colin R. Griffin. Kyle Haynes. Christopher Collier Holman. Jelani Antonio Hudson. Luke Christopher Jablonski. Abigail Bernice Eileen Jarvie. Kevin James Kennedy. Hans Peter Klingenschmidt. Anna Konetsko. Brendan S. Coringa. Matthew S. Layden. Gavin Thomas Leach. Anthony Thomas Lair. Dominique Lord. Michael Majeski. Swain Latham Martin. Michael Patrick McCarthy. Keaton Tobin Zhao McNew. Lieutenant Connor John Mahogany. Sawyer Rose Murray. Zachary Cole Niemeyer. Russ D. Nelson. Bruce R. Nierheim. Nathan Michael Nickel. Dakota Osborne. Trent Kevin Pikarski. Travis W. Potter. Eric Thomas Punet. Donald Pierce Racino. Riley Hunter Rohrig. Sarah Caitlin Ryan. Daniel Robert Shack. Dylan David Schroeder. Shelby Scorse. Drew Allen Severson. Ryan Christopher Sherman. Matthew C. Skoren. Michael Thomas Smith. Andrew Mitchell Snyder. Dylan J. Spade. Michael Stell.
Thank you.
Ashton J. Stelgis. Michael Wade Sticka. Derek Nicholas Stokes. Sadie Lee Stover. Christian B. Stromsness. Nicholas A. Swanson. Stephen P. Swanson. Mitchell David Voigt. Jessica Ann Warfield. Alex Wenzel. Jonathan David Westcott. Jessica Nicole Williams. Andrew Alexander Woodard. Lydia H. Bloom. Krista Marie Carruthers. Kayla Marie Lucky. Erica Michelle Munson. Max Alexander Mueller. Jeffrey Donald Nordine. Toshio John Osuga. Jonathan Brian Rosenkrantz. Blake Thomas Sorensen. Courtney Corey Steinman. Alyssa Marie Triplett. Lance R. Wilson.
The School of Medicine was established in 1905 as a two-year medical education program. It expanded in the 1970s to a four-year program granting medical degrees. Here are the online candidates for degrees in the School of Medicine and Health Sciences, followed by the candidates who are here today. Gosha Dadi, Billy Haroff,
Joshua Benjamin Brecht. Brianne Marie Halstead. Jennifer A. Kirsting. Kyle Darrell Robbins. Christina R. Adams. Jennifer K. Bockel. Tiffany M. Belgard. Dalton J. Bell. Trenton Timothy Bohan. Jordan Ray Bolin. Luke Richard Boren. Derek J. Brink. Kyle Coulter. Gosa Daddy. Robbie L. Deal. Daniela LeMay Germanson. Alicia P. Gibson. Carolyn Ann Jones. Holly Jane Mitzel. Carrie Elizabeth Nienhuis. Brandon J. Orcutt. Leah Kathleen Runyon. Sierra Elizabeth Stegman. Kyle W. Williamson. Miranda Lynn Wishart.
The College of Engineering and Mines dates back to 1889 and was developed in harmony with the Constitution of North Dakota. Here are the online candidates for degrees in the College of Engineering and Mines, followed by the candidates who are here today. Wesley Callahan, Tesfaye Demise, Michael Sundin, Rafael Seaplack.
The 2017-18 Student Body President, Cole J. Bachmeyer. Justin James Baker. Ben Anthony Betzold. Abdullah Fahad bin Mahbub. Russell Thomas Damsgaard. Anthony Dominguez. Brandon G. Gill. Sydney Jacobson. Samuel Robert Lerma. Tanner D. Leslie. Chad S. Myers. Jordan Lee Nelson. Noah Q. Peterson. Jacob LaRae Reese. Tanner Christian Ring. Hunter Jacob Sanis. Atul Sroha. Timothy Taylor. Austin J. Tesser. Seth Levin Welvert. Connor R. Willits. Mallory Ray Bemis. Wang Kai. Majulin Kalalang Chunkoko. Matthew L. Cox. Quinn Eric Delzell. Adam Matthew Duff. Maggie Marie Dye. Jenna Marie Greenlees. Matthew Rowland Harrison. Shen He. Lucas Ryan Hotnafield. Quinn Eric Hughesman. Andrew Jewel Johnson. Alex Julian Coble. Connor James Lichty. Tyler Allen Madsen. Nicholas Scott Munson. Shane M. Moocher. Alan R. Nelson. Blake Eric Nelson. Cole Michael Nelson. Logan John Nelson. Zachary Bundy Nelson. Stephanie Karin Ness. Hunter Schuyler Obregewich. Katarina Ann Reller. Josiah C. Rosted. Katie E. Sobolik. Isaac Teffelmeyer. Phelan Ulrich Verez. Jesse Ray Wetzel. Kyle James Wheeler. Hunter Jack Woodrich. Nathaniel James Ziegler. August Castleton Davis. Elvin N. Gatteri. Christian Hansen. Jordan Michael Huffman. Daniel J. Martin. Caleb K. Meyer. Jeffrey Tracy Nelson. Matthew W. Watson. David John Yang. Jonathan R. Gander. Greta Lynn Gilgee. Mohammed B. Haror. Abdi Salan Jama. Faisal Mahamud. Alexander Martin Mance. Charleston Takpur Matalde. Justin P. Nelson. Drew G. Ross. Carl William Schmaltz. Philip Zeebles Lindquist. Megan K. Spitzer. Kaylor Dahl Stedman. Stefan Alexander Tomovich. Andrew William Irvig. Michael J. Wong. Joseph Alexander Prieto. Danielle Marie Zinsmaster. Will Brandenberger. William Renner. Bradley A. Schmidt. Aaron Andrew Sobey. Carlos Javier Alba. Taylor Culp. Pietra Miwara Chavez. Peter James Dunkers. Luke J. Krogstad. Saud Ali Abu Aldam. Rayan Al Nasser. Busam El Katani. Jace D. Anderson. Amin Babel. Adam Eugene Bardwell. Molly Elizabeth Baxley. George Albert Black. Stephen Chandler Borillo. Adam G. Bosco. David H. Bradley. Joshua J. Bussey. Clinton S. Butner. Christopher M. Creek. Jack Thomas Savetnik. Joshua Ryan Don. Lucas Robert Drana. Austin Michael Dusold. Jeffrey Elliott. Hunter Craig Esslinger. Jordan David Forboard. Brody Thomas Geisler. Jaden Lundy Henson. Garrett Tyler Heidelberger. Torin R. Height. Alexander Franklin Holland. Jesse D. Johnson. Matthew W. Keller. Amar Yasser Kudari. Landon Klein. Gregory W. Lindblom. Joshua R. Logan. Wilson Scott Lisford. Zachary David Marceau. Race T. Martin. Lucian Thomas Martiranco. Seth William Meyer. Zane Raymond Joseph Malure. Tiarn Sandy Miller. Ali Kassam Mohammed. Gregory Thomas Nelson. Taylor C. Neubauer. Tierra Marie Novacek. Jacob Ronald O'Keefe. Jens Thomas Pearson. Brent Gregory Peterson. Nicholas Joseph Petronio. Tyler James Regley. Nolan C. Schwartz. Ryan J. Silva. Job C. Stramer. James B. Sutton. David Turner. Rooney Navaldi Villegas. Lieutenant Jake Harambe Wessling. Rochelle Marine Williams. Brian Charles Woodward. Parker William Anderson. Morad A. Bata. Bernardo Garcia Malloy. Jake Timothy Gurman. Daniel Marvin Honcharenko. Tanner C. Hopfauf. Kareem Key. Chris Mowene Taba. Scott Mitchell Nygaard. Paul Obani Ondimo. Ian Lorian Rebaembera. Eric G. Schmidt. Taylor L. Storley. Mary Desoline Tesfu. Daniel Westerman. Patrick Joseph Williams. Dylan Scott Willoughby. Tesfaya Demese.
The College of Education and Human Development was formed in 1996. It was the result of a merger between the Center for Teaching and Learning and the College for Human Resource Development. The real beginnings of the college can be traced back to the founding of the university in 1883. Here are the candidates for degrees in the College of Education and Human Development.
Amy L. Adalin. Kirsten Renee Barrett. Nicole J. Bartholomew. Andrea M. Burgle. Brianna Rose Corneliuson. Brady Kai Dakabakken. Samantha R. Downey. Melissa Ann Duginski. Austin J. Englerth. Allie Lynn Fabre. Alan J. Galtel. Emily Sue Gilbertson. Lauren Elizabeth Greiner. Kelsey R. Hyde. Erica Jo Hogarth. Jacob Marvin Jensen. Chelsea L. Johnson. Andrew T. Joyce. Jade Nicole Krisnak. Ethan William Lane. Asia R. Lodahl. Jamie L. Lines. Benjamin M. Lindstrom. Mariah Ann Linnell. Carly N. Lindstead. Alexandra C. Lovejoy. Mariah A. Marsley. Rebecca Ann Martin. Sierra Mooney. Tanika Kong Win. Morgan C. Odie. Mackenzie J. Preston. Taylor Nicole Ray. Rachel C. Rude. Erin Elizabeth Scherf. Kylie Joy Skyme. Whitney Blaine Smith. Brianna K. Soley. Alicia Ruth Spildy. Sarah D. Stordahl. Taylor Ann Wild. Samantha Marie Webke. Kaylee Nicole King. Alexandra Jo Andres. Dylan A. Baptist. Casey Corin Beeler. Morgan N. Bigger. Brianna J. Black. Natasha Lillian Brown. Ashton Adair Carter. Andrew P. Cullen. Faith Dooley. Trevor James Duffner. Mackenzie A. Dumb. Haley Marie Eckery. Glenn Finday III. Charles Flowers. Jacob C. Francis. Nicholas L. Gasvig. Molly E. Greep. Brianna Justine Hauk. Bryce James Hill. Jessica Arlene Horak. Tristan Andrew Ironi. Camden Austin Cooksa. Caitlin May McLaughlin. Jacob Paul Nowak. Caitlin Joy Simmer. Elizabeth Nicole Smith. Aaron N. Severson. Sydney Jean Worth. Shelby A. Lorenz. Monica Audrey Mitteness. Mieso. Anna Salvino Ochek. Motoraya Onanuga. Evan D. Ryder. Sarah Apanyan. Carissa Fahey. Casey Heisler. Sandra M. Novak. Cassandra Lee Severson. Jenna Lynn Shane. Kiana M. Storman.
A course in commerce was organized in 1917 and developed into the College of Business and Public Administration. The college's current name was adopted in 1955. Here are the candidates for degrees in the College of Business and Public Administration.
Colton Lee Abel. Rebecca Fern Birdsell. Brianna Margaret Bolin. Samuel Gregory Erickson. Daniel R. Ferris. Trevor Vincent Ferguson. Thomas Robert Gershman. Stephen W. Grazier. Rebecca Mary Heckenmuller. Atla Alexander Bergley Johansson.
Go get him. Good to have you here.
Emma R. Johnson. Faith Lee. Lucas Timothy Loken. Michael Gregory Long. Cameron James McGregor. Sean Allen McHale. Corey A. Mercer. Mackenzie Elizabeth Moldy. Declan Patrick O'Higgins. Jessie Marie Padilla. Aaron Michael Palin. Wyatt William Pappenfuss. James Robert Reber. Trevor Daniel Reese. Jonathan G. Robideau. Patrick Stewart Scammon. Andrew Donald Schlase. Christopher Douglas Sigurdsson. Brandon Jacob Taylor. Ryan A. Walstead. Ember Ann Willard. Ryan Walker Ames. Franklin T. Hughes. Charles William Adams. Jamie R. Adams. Nicholas Robert Adams. Benjamin Robert Anderson. Blake J. Andert. Taylor Lee Austin. Devin L. Bagenstas. Dana Nicole Bastian. Allison A. Bauman. Daniel James Burgum. Justin Michael Bieber. Michelle Ann Bazinius. Ariana Lynn Becker. Alexander S. Brown.
Congratulations.
Alyssa Lynn Carlson.
Congratulations.
Nicole Lynn Carlson.
Congratulations.
Duhyun Choi.
Congratulations.
Jack Andreas Christensen. Avery J. Kleberg. Carly Cook.
Congratulations.
Nicholas David Craig. Thomas Edward Crowell.
Congratulations.
Zachary T. Davis.
Congratulations.
Jack Dingman.
Congratulations.
Jordan Curtis Dion. Riley M. Donahue.
Congratulations.
Brandon Edward Drenka. Larissa M. Druce.
Congratulations.
Serena Rose Dunn. Catherine Ann Edgar.
Congratulations.
Claire Marie Edwards. Zachary Christopher Eider.
Congratulations.
Austin Lee Emineth.
Congratulations.
Casey Shane Erickson. Tiffany L. Fern. Amy Nicole Filzen. Rachel Arlene Finkel. Sophia C. Fleck. Connor R. Forty. Michael Matthew Fortuna. Benjamin Ryan Fossum. Cole B. Ganetsky. Cassie Renee George. Nathan Reese Gord. Dinusha Samani Gonaratnya. Abigail Gross. Hunter Hallinan. Cosette Alyssa Holverson. Kyle Ross Hansen. Nicholas Lewis Hansen. Andre L. Harris. Ames Matthew Heher. Mitchell James Harrion. Zachary Thomas Hewer. Keaton L. Hilber. Trevor Allen Hopkins. Zachary C. Ruby. Jordan Drake Humphreys. Emma Louise Ilvidson. Victoria Lynn Ishog. Jarek Joseph Janorski. Mason Andrew Johnson. Riley L. Johnson. Jacob Corey Jorgensen. Patrick J. Klinger. Charlie Close. Wayne Robert Canine. Eric John Combs. Abigail L. Kohler. Caitlin Paige Larson. Tyler J. Larson. Hewan Lee. Jacob A. Lear. Mitchell Allen Liebel. Alexander Bruce McGregor. Christine Elizabeth McLeod. Faith Sarah Maindel. Alexander Borgen Messerich. Landon Christian Marthaler. Ryan Allen McCullum. Tiana J. McKinney. Ravindu Medepola. Jason T. Medved. Dylan C. Meyer. Andrew Mikolovsky. Daniel J. Miller. Ethan Edward Miller. Jessica Miller. Aaron Moog. Wyatt K. Mullins. Magnus Kylan Owen. Jacob Carter Omscheid. Peyton Lane Olson. Rachel Joanne Olson. Connor L. Peshet. Hunter Jones Pedersen. Sean Allen Pedersen. Zachary Taylor Patron. Taryn Joy Fingston. Bailey Marie Pittman. Austin Richard Pagansky. Nicole Ray Polieski. Hadley Bryn Purdy.
Congratulations.
Holland Cole Ringenberg.
Congratulations.
Scott Ogilvie Robertson.
Congratulations.
Wyatt Arthur Rush.
Congratulations.
Christian B. Sang.
Congratulations.
Patrick Thomas Seawich.
Congratulations.
McKenna J. Shepard.
Congratulations.
Matthew S. Scheid.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Grant Schultz.
Congratulations.
John Carlson Simonson. Joshua P. Sinnott.
Congratulations.
Riley L. Slotsby.
Congratulations.
Madison Christine Smith.
Congratulations.
Samuel J. Smokrovich. Aaron Sondland. Jack Aaron Steiny. Nicholas James Stevens.
Congratulations.
Elijah Iona Swenson.
Congratulations.
Tomo Tanaka.
Congratulations.
Matthew J. Tosted.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Drew C. Thompson.
Congratulations.
Jeremy S. Tortson.
Congratulations.
Kongmoog J. Vang.
Congratulations.
Natalie Joy Wagner. Yi Yi Wang.
Congratulations.
Jacob Daniel Wavra. Christopher Robert Wells. Nicholas C. Whiting. Tyler Aaron Wurtsema. Cole J. Winbauer. Cody Canute Walla. Jordan L. Wolmering.
Congratulations.
Sherry Teresa Zeman.
Congratulations.
Jacob William Gallagher.
Congratulations.
Tasha Taylor Laudenbach. Paige L. Myers.
Congratulations.
Chad William Robertson. Zihan Zhang.
Congratulations.
Catherine K. McPhail.
Congratulations.
Nathan Stephen Orr. Zachary James Orvik. Cade John Paulson.
Congratulations.
John Stephen Rice. Charles T. Ragnarud. Jared A. Stair.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Marshall Robert Swenson.
Congratulations.
Matthew Craig Wavra.
Congratulations.
Nicole K. Byland.
Congratulations.
Robert Walter Carmichael. Benjamin Patrick Grounds. Spencer Robert Igo. Benjamin S. Olson. Megan E. Swanston. Ashley Jane Vanderbush.
The origin of the College of Arts and Sciences dates back from the founding of the university in 1883. It is the largest and most diverse college in the university. Here are the online candidates for degrees in the College of Arts and Sciences, followed by the candidates who are here today. Megan Beth Key, Carmen Johnson, Margie Johnson, Natalie McLaughlin, Brooke Renningen, Danielle Scarperud, Samantha Van Giesen, Mary Wilson.
Emerald Ann Ibersbach. Alyssa Ann Anderson. Cassidy Marie Andrews. Elizabeth Kathleen Andrews. Austin H. Arts. Maya Rose Bailey. Savannah Lynn Baumgartner. Abigail E. Berg. Maxwell Scott Blosser. Mitchell J. Bugren. Ashley Megan Boomgarden. Austin James Lappin Borison. Haley S. Broughton. Geneva G. Brandt. Jordan Lee Brownell. Paige McKinsey Burgett. Kimberly A. Burwash. Carly Rose Gordon Cannon. Jace W. Carlin. Andrea Lene Christ. Cameron Anthony Cloyd. Peyton Melissa Cole. Cattle Cooper. Catherine Joanne Curtis. Alyssa Rose Dollycotch. Flint Devine. Grace Elizabeth DeMio. Carly R. Downs. James C. Draws. Jacob L. Dreyer. Danica Brooke Dutt. Brianna L. Egeland. Nicholas R. Erickson. Jason Alexander Fern. Melissa Renee Fisher. Abby Marie Fisher. Mariah Lynn Fossum. Alana A. Faust Leibowitz. Terrence Fulton Jr. Miranda Lee Gardner. Second Lieutenant Curran Thomas Gause. Justin Hal Gershevsky. Taylor Renee Grams. Riley Thomas Halloway. Sheelan Hamisor. Jack Claude Harvey. Megan B. Hendricks. Elizabeth Leota Foss. Haley E. Henriksen. Jennifer Hiltner. Nicholas Hoyland. Abby Lee Holloway. Kira J. Holm. Michael Thomas Jager. Kayla Marie Junk. Stephanie Michelle Johnson. Selena Kibira. Joseph Ryan Kish. Katie Thora Patricia Cleven. Mercedes Rochelle Kolstead. Jaden F. Kubishta. Sade Isabel Lawal. Taylor Ann Lehar. Carrie Lynn Lohr. Jacob P. Longer. Noah Krona Lucas. Bridget Irene Ludke. Tara K. Lundmark. Erica Marie Lutz. Alyssa M. Macy. Johannes Kent Malum. Andrew J. Marsh. Samantha Sue Marshall. Morgan Rose Matheson. Linnea G. Maxfield. Tamari Mercelli.
Congratulations, good luck.
Brandon Lloyd Miller. Jacob R. Miller. Madison Chantel Moan. Kelsey Jean Monson. Kristen R. Morrison. Jill Elizabeth Morton. Emily Moten. Hannah Kathleen Naylor. Chelsea May Newman. Jacob Thomas Noderman. Marshall R. Nunberg. Leah Christine Oshner. Trevor D. Olson. Madeline Rose Orr. Rachel L. Ortega. Evan T. Oderkirk. Mary E. Overby. Ashley L. Oilo. Tyler C. Platt. Isaac Lee Plovanek. Mark Leroy Polipnik. Sydney Elizabeth Ray. Mary Jo Rockholt. Abigail J. Rogers. Gideon Jacob Rogers. Sydney Lynn Ronsberg. Amy Monica Schroeder. Sydney B. Schaefer. Devin Susie Scott. Katie Marie Scriven. Samantha Danielle Sharif. Carlene Gail Shively. Caitlin E. Shoulder. Isnino Ahmed Shukri. Seth A. Shervine. Brandy Lily Slater. Jack Cooney Stellan. Hillary Ann Noel Strano. Taylor Brooklyn Swanson. Rachel Michelle Swanton. Elizabeth Jane Severson. Jenna Seeley Tamburino. Jacob B. Teschner. Madison N. Thiebert. Angie Mae Thompson. Caleb Van Ornum. Theodora Tapavats. Nolan Mark Vanderblug. Lauren K. Vetter. John Nathan Volkert. Ashton E. Whalen. Rachel Elizabeth Whipple. Erica Deanne Weiss. Rebecca Ann Wolf. Lucas L. Yankee. Ellie Taylor Zackheim. Tyler James Fogadal. Ramsey J. Hoy. Catherine J. Jansen. Quinton Matthew Lang. Rachel Shiny Malum. Ralston N. Villegas. Mariah Kate Zion. Jared James Axberg. Kayla Lynn Dunwoody. Christian Zane Feldman. Scott M. Forseth. Adrian Guttersman Johnson. Elizabeth K. Meldy. Second Lieutenant Alan D. Newell. Alec T. Rowland. Emily Elizabeth Schacht. Delaney G. Schultz. Jennifer Ann Slack. Larry W. Young. Sadie R. Cochran. Sean P. Coleman. Alec A. Hepner. Matthew John Lorenz. Brianna M. Meissner. Michaela Mayland. Cassandra Richmeyer. Matthew David Sebald. Olivia Nicole Seidel. Yusen Yang. Laura Elizabeth Adair. Todd R. Anderson. Ross Anthony Ashman. Catherine Ann Atwood. Emmanuel Baru. Hannah Maria Balderas. Taylor S. Baumler. Gabrielle Kristen Biter. Rachel Colette Bach. Benjamin J. Bolduck. Casey A. Broughton. Matthew J. Breeze. Emma Kathleen Buntrock. Alexander Joseph Burton. Jessica J. Cotty. Samantha Guadalupe Chidas. Sydney T. Chase. Don W. Cleveland. Nicole Christine Cobb. Natisha Joy Coram. Jaden Michelle Cox. Gabriella Christina Curtis. Casey Marie DeBelts. Thomas Henry Devine. Erin Rose Dingman. Sean R. Doherty. Taylor Nicole Dries. Dustin Todd Duchuk. Morgan Rose Ellingson. Shanoa S. Ers. Emily June Falcon. Natalie Jane Frecking. Ariel Elizabeth Gallup. Sydney Q. Griffin.
Thank you.
Benjamin K. Hansen. Joseph T. Harris. Grace M. Hill. Kaylee Yvonne Hobie. Jared M. Hoffman. Levi Adam Hoffman. Jacob Lane Holman. Morgan Melissa Huber. Noah Robert Irby. Olivia A. Johansson. Mariah Lynn Jorda. Adam Judd Kemp. Joseph M. Kitzman. Nuzera Khan. John V. Klein. Catherine Elaine Krepp. Matthew David Kirschmar. Ellen Louise Larson. Amber Nicole Lout. Sky Leak. Wyatt L. Limke. Mason R. Lombard. Noel Ravenna Lugo. Elijah Paul Matthews. Kayla Lauren McCreary. Rosemary Ariel McDonald. Walid Minhas. Catherine L. Mitchell. Shelby M. Modrow. Sean M. Montgomery. Aisha Mohammed. Thomas J. Boucher. Lieutenant Benjamin Allen Nelson. Queen Nagale. Dosan Win. Amy Nielsen. Haley R. Peterson. Alyssa Marie Poolman. Carrie Joy Pratt. Maxwell Palmer Romstead. Austin R. Rebel. Caitlin M. Wrights. Allison Jean Renkin. Nora Ann Ramatsky. Adana R. Rogers. Spencer Ethan Roll. William Luke Rovig. Ayla X. Rubenstein. Brooke Kathleen Rumley. Keisha Jean Sadek. Nick Salim. Troy M. Scott. Carl Frederick Seams. Sean M. Seeger. Carter Stevens Schultz. Rachel Ann Silke. Alyssa M. Sipple. Rachel Lynn Shostrand. Jenna E. Smith. Ifra Sohail. Michaela L. Sundag. Anna Christine Spray. Amber Lynn Starkey. Amanda Jo Steffes. Bailey Renee Strand. Blessing Jacqueline Kula Sadhu. Ellie Jean Sullivan. Katie Theraldson. Cole H. Taber. Rachel Brooke Thornton. Alexander M. Twiss. Meredith M. Ubel. Emily E. Walters. Carly J. Westrom. Sarah Lynn Worley. Taylor M. Wyam. Emily J. Zock. Kaylin Joe Anderson. Tyler Abel Blumel. Ryan Richard Crest. Michael Talbot Clark. Catherine Lynn Elliott. Selena Mireya Roll. Renee Michelle Hansen. Cara Stephanie Hotman. Alexander Kenmore. Maxwell J. Coleman. Lily Marlena Langton. Parker J. Looney. Jacob N. Maglin. Kai E. Neris. Lauren E. Nielsen. Alyssa Nystrom. Nicole R. Pierce. Sarah A. Poe. Cassandra Ann Putra. Samantha Elizabeth Pouthen. Sean P. Reese. Carolyn Eleanor Renai. Tyler Adam Steffen. Second Lieutenant Lachlan James Vira. Morgan Elizabeth Wentz. Brandon James Williams. Haley Catherine Wolf. Second Lieutenant Ryan L. Wolter. Hannah M. Shosey. Madeline G. Derby. Lucas Franklin Knowlton. Cheyenne R. Latorno. John D. Pilarski. Luke A. Sorum. Sally Pauline Torgerhagen. Narek Sareva.
Wow, a lot of great graduates here today, a lot of hard work that came to this moment. I'm sure none of your parents ever had a doubt that they would see this event, but I'm confident that the graduates you saw here today will go out and change lives, change communities, have a huge impact on this region, the country, and the planet. Let's give them one more round of applause. I would now like to introduce Deanna Carlson Zink, CEO of the UND Alumni Association and Foundation. She will bring greetings to our newest alumni of the University of North Dakota.
It is my honor to welcome you as the newest members of the University of North Dakota alumni family. Every one of you now is part of that great legacy of more than 130,000 living UND alumni. I can see that some of you are being recognized as family legacies by taking part in a tradition of wearing your green, pink, and white legacy cord. This cord recognizes the connection you share with your family members who have graduated from UND before you. I know that Gary and Sharon Rezak Anderson, who has 2 degrees herself from UND, are here to see their 2 granddaughters receive degrees. Welcome to the Andersons and all the other legacy families in attendance, and thank you for your continued support of the University of North Dakota. Some members of the UND alumni family are famous, like astronaut Karen Nyberg and Winnipeg Jets co-owner Mark Chipman, while others quietly have made a difference in the lives of thousands, like Deb Hirth, who is retiring this month after serving as a kindergarten teacher in the same classroom for the last 42 years in Lakota, North Dakota. This is the UND family you are now a part of, a family of innovators, go-getters, and thoughtful, compassionate do-gooders. Over the past few years, I have had an opportunity to meet many of you as students, so I know we are getting some bright new members of the alumni family. For example, Nicole Polieski works for our organization as a student and young alumni coordinator, and Lauren Vetter, a Burgum scholar, who is our new content specialist. And Brianna Eglund. Bria was the 2016 Drew Shadeen Memorial Scholarship recipient. She has been an inspiration through her work as a tutor with the American Indian Student Services Learning Lab and a volunteer in the community. Bria, Nicole, and Lauren are just three of what I know is a class full of excellent students, now new alumni, ready to tackle the world. And there is a new opportunity for this class of 2018 to leave its mark on campus. For the first time, a class tree will be designated on the property of the Goretzky Alumni Center in recognition of your class. Watch your email for more information on how you can become a part of this tradition. And now, as you head out to continue your legacy in the next chapter of your life, I leave you with one remaining assignment. Stay connected to your alma mater. You are the university's best ambassadors. Join the alumni Facebook page, Twitter, and Instagram to stay connected with your alma mater and your fellow UND alumni. My sincere congratulations and best wishes to all of you. Remember, each and every one of you is now a part of the fabric and personality of this great university. So go out and show the world what UND alumni can accomplish. Congratulations.
Thank you, Deanna. My final words for you are, remember Lux et Lex. Keep learning. Go out there and illuminate and define the future. And I again am confident you will be the leaders in action that make us all proud to be associated with the University of North Dakota. Congratulations on your graduation. Graduates will be ushered out of the arena and into the ballroom assembly area following the ceremony. We ask that members of the audience stand and remain at their seats for the recessional, and then meet your graduates at the ballroom or lobby areas of the Alerus Center following the conclusion of the ceremony. I again call Haley Olson, who will lead us in singing the Alma Mater. This familiar song is used as a traditional conclusion to all of the University of North Dakota's commencement ceremonies. Just in case you don't have it memorized, the words are on page 1 of the commencement program. Please stand and join Haley in singing Alma Mater.